a nice video about the Matrix, which is all around us. And most of the people are Matrix characters here. 99.999, something like that, I don't know. It's quite a bit. And they have no self-action, no self-power. It's like the tree in the forest phenomenon. But when you, the observing force, is not around to observe them, they don't exist. It doesn't exist. The Matrix doesn't exist unless you witness it into existence. And the reason you know this is because the reason that you know this is, I have to make sure there's no popos, is because when you feel beneath the physicality and the movements of this Matrix, what do you feel? Or what's the 0 point? What's the center? The 0 point, right? The center is 0 point. So you're a moving 0 point. And nothing that you see with your eyeballs exists until you move your little observer bubble along. It doesn't exist. It's all you. Your whole world that you see with your eyeballs and your senses, it's you. You are that, as translated through the Matrix interpretation machine. You are that. You may not like what it looks like, because maybe the Matrix interpreted it in a way that you don't like. It's still you, though. Right? Maybe you don't like all the protesters. Maybe you don't like fake pandemics. Okay, so there's a part of us that remembers what it is to come out of this Matrix. Okay, and we get caught in a catch-22 situation because we're simultaneously flooded with tons of regret, because we realize in a flash that the Matrix is pretend, it's make-believe, okay? It's make-believe. And you know in the same instance that you could have done anything. And you immediately wish to go back and do the anything that you did not do because you were fearful or because you were being morally correct. And I'm not condoning the I'm not condoning absurdism or the move into being evil or selfish or whatever. I'm not condoning that. I'm just saying the blinders that hold you in place, the blocks that hold you in place within your very tight loop, they lift off, and then your mind is like, and you see, oh my God, I could have just hopped in a cop car and run screaming down the street. I could have taken all my clothes off and ran screaming down the street. I could have walked up to the person I admire and just directly asked them, hey, like, how can I do this thing that you're doing? I really wish I want to do this thing. Like, can you help me out? I've been stuck, you know? Or man, I just wish I would have talked to that girl. Who knows what could have come out of it? Okay, there's a million different things. Billion. All these regrets that you have because you simultaneously realized that it was a dream and nothing really mattered in a certain sense. And that number two, you could have fucking done anything. And I'm not saying repercussions don't exist if you did anything. If you went and hopped into a police car and hightailed it out of there, yes, the Matrix cops would have hunched your ass down and throw you in jail. That would have happened. That would be part of the experience. You go hurt somebody, yes, you're going to get the correct karmic retribution for that. The Hillary creatures, they're going to get the correct karmic retribution, even though, you know, it's very debatable whether there is a consciousness essence to punish in that sort of case, because there's no consciousness to begin with. So maybe whoever made the Matrix would have to pay the toll for that one. That's getting into debates, though. It's always debatable. And, you know, who the final responsibility lies with. Whose responsibility fucking? I don't know. Do you know? The biggest thing that keeps us blocked is us. We keep ourselves blocked. And when you look out at the scene right now, you see what's going on out there on the screen, you know, on the visual thing, 3D thing. It's trying to tell you, like, guys, this is dumb shit happening. It's nothing but dumb shit happening. Nothing but dumb shit happening here. You should be doing dumb shit too. You know? Why are you acting so serious? Peace!